Hey everyone, today I'm going to share some information that I learned in this course of this semester, something about the complex. All right. First of all, I would like to do some introductions of the complex. So the complex is nature part of the human connect, affecting the both personal and professional relationship. The capacities to properly participate in complex can have a more significant impacts on our economics and well-being. So throughout this course, we're looking at a variety of the methods and the resources for understanding, managing, and resolving conflicts. So this final reflections attempting to some summaries of the course important takeaway, exhibit, search, research, and analyze, and highlight the protocols applications of the complex resolution in both personal and professional settings. So the first one I would like to talk about is the awareness complex. So in order to participate in complex positively, it is critical to first gain and sort of the awareness to the way it works. The complex is originated from the opposite viewpoint, interest, and its need and it needs. So it can be caused by a variety of consequences, including the misunderstanding, disappointed and disappointing expectations or clashing ideas. We learned in the course that the conflicts may be classified into three types: interpersonal, intergroups, and organizational conflicts. So when we established the group works for effective conflicts resolution by recognizing and analyze the fundamental causes and the dynamic of the conflicts. So the first one, the next one I would like to talk about is the complex styles and the strategies. As a part of our investigation into conflict management, we're looking at several conflict styles and tactics. Wideness, accommodations, capacity, competitions, negotiation, and collaborations. So those are the sort of the styles that's parts of the complex styles. So depending on the consequences and the intended results, and each style has advantage and disadvantage. We have identified our own preference, conflict management strategies, and learning to modify them depending on the situations or the self-reflections and assessment. Additionally, we have a looking at the numbers of the conflict resolution techniques, including the mediations, active listening, reframings, beginnings, and principle navigating. Sorry, it's a win-win method. So we may approach conflicts more adaptively and productively. So if we increase the numbers of the conflict resolution techniques in our text toolbox, so in our toolbox, so it can be more easier to deal with conflicts. Exactly. So the third one I would like to talk about is emotional intelligence and empathy. Emotional intelligence is essential in conflict resolutions. We investigated the influence of the emotions on conflicts and developed ways for controlling our emotions during challenging interactions throughout this course. Furthermore, developing empathy is active listening skills and so so furthermore, developing empathy and active listening skill can enable us to better comprehend the roles and the feelings of the others, creating a more empathetic and collaborative approach for conflicts in resolution. When we negotiate conflicts with the increasing self-awareness and interpersonal sensitivity by strategy, strengthen our emotional intelligence and empathy. So, and the next we'll talk about is culture and ethical considerations. Culture and ethical considerations frequently impacts conflicts. So we investigate relevance of the culture varieties in complex settings, recognizing the possibilities of the misunderstanding and difficult culture standards. Furthermore, ethical issues are important in conflict resolution since they emphasize the ease of the justice. So honestly and respect for all parties involved. We may bridge cultures divided, promote diversities, and ensure the fair conflict resolutions by adopting the cultures, competencies, and ethical decision making. So the last one that I'm going to talk about is the conflict resolution. We need to resolve conflicts in personal and professional settings. So the practical use of the conflict resolution skill is critical to our personal and professional development. Conflict resolution's ability help us to cultivate better connections, successfully handle conflicts, and develop deeper analyze based on the trust and understanding in personal relationships. Conflict resolution abilities enable us to handle workplace problems, improving cooperations and collaborations. So to foster a healthy and productive organizations cultures, we can convert disagreement into opportunities for development, creativities, and deeper relationship by using ideas and tactics that are sought in this course. So in summary, dealing with the complex is a continuous process for learning and development. This training has provided us with the essential insight, techniques, and resources for effectively navigating complex in both personal and professional settings. We may improve our performance and well-being in interpersonal relationship by understanding the nature of the complex. Employing diverse complex styles and the techniques, leveraging emotional intelligence and empathy, considering cultures and ethical components, and employing complex management skill. When when handled with the care and empathy, complex may serve as an opportunity for personal and professional development, establishing the better connections and promoting some good change. So this is everything I want to talk about about complex today. So finally, I would like to thank you for your teaching. I hope we can meet in the campus someday somewhere. Thank you so much.